Hey, anybody want to play Monster of the Week?
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
That would have been the time.
Awesome. Well, did we do? I can't remember. Did we actually do end of game last time?
Yeah.
Okay, we did. I thought we did. Previously, you guys ran into a bit of issue with the electronics around town. Some things were coming to life that shouldn't have been. And acting on their own accord, you fought an industrial kitchen appliance amalgamation monster in the diner, in the Nocturne diner. You also went and fought, what was her name? Hillary? Who had Heather, who had come in possession of an artifact, the cassette that it contained the original computer virus. I wanted to go with camp, right? Something that would be straight out of like a 1996.
Yeah.
So the original computer virus, basically something you could see on Buffy. You would see on Buffy. The original computer virus took over town and
Created through occult means.
Yeah, created through occult means and started running amok across Nocturne. You guys eventually confronted Heather at her dorm in the study lab, defeating her and destroying or taking possession of the cassette. I don't remember.
Took it.
Pocketed or returned? I guess we'll find out maybe. Leaving us here today. You guys successfully resolved that problem. I just wanted to touch real quick and say I was looking over the new book. It has a bunch of stuff for teams and things like that. I am not quite ready to directly incorporate that into these games. Or this game quite yet, because I haven't read through it thoroughly, but I really would like to incorporate it because it adds a bunch of cool stuff that you guys players can do. It kind of alleviates the issue of you guys all kind of having this or like wanting to go to have your own like workshops and havens and all these other stuff, and it lets you more kind of narratively appropriate be a group, right? Yeah.
Like a headquarters?
Yeah, have like your own HQ and stuff like that. So players aren't really fending for themselves when it comes to having havens and other stuff like that. You can use more communal, and there's other moves and stuff depending on the type of group you are, and you can level up your team and stuff like that. It's pretty cool stuff. They've added quite a bit into there, and I'm really excited to dig into it. But I'm not quite yet versed in it. I haven't read through it enough to really incorporate it, nor have I written the code to incorporate it into the system right now, but all in due time. Anyway, kind of oddly, I'll start with Jane. Jane, you said you dream. I asked you earlier. Jane said...
That's a Jane's Addiction song. Jane says, I'm done with Sergio. It's a good album.
That is a good album.
Treats me like a rag doll.
He also dreams about various types of cake and eating them with friends. So yeah, we'll start kind of with Jane, but we're ultimately starting in Jacob's home, right? Because you live together. Mm-hmm. Nothing salacious, but you do. You two live together, and you went to bed, Jacob, feeling okay. You too, Jane. But when you wake up, Jacob, you find yourself sitting in your dining room, in front of a feast of cakes and pies. The smell of sugary sweetness fills the air, and confections all abound. Jane, as you wake, you would probably smell all of this. And in your blurry eyes, Jacob, as you blink in your chair sitting there at the dining room, you would see, of all people, sitting across from you, none other than Lila. Also looks like she's in a sleepy state.
I kind of give her a questioning look, like me waking up at the table. Like, okay, I might have sleptwalked, but you weren't here when we went to sleep.
Wait, did you say I was there, Michael?
You're in the house for sure. You would be waking up probably in your own bed. You wouldn't be directly at the table.
Okay.
But you would have remembered a dream where you had feasted with Jacob and Lila, and you gorged yourself on so many delicious cakes and pastries.
Mmm.
Maybe even some macaroons or whatever kind of confections you into.
Well, I'll assume I'm still dreaming then when I walk out into the dining room.
Okay.
I'll just start eating. Because the dream just continues. It's awesome.
Exactly. So yeah, Jane would walk out and continue his feast, moving from slumber to real life, and begin to gorge himself on the cakes in front of you, Lila. And
hi, Jane.
Hi. Like, hey, did you set up all these cakes and bring us in here?
Jane kind of looks around because that's a weird question for a dream person to ask. But dreams are weird, so I'll just keep eating
without responding at all.
Yeah, it's a dream. Why would you respond to people in dreams when there's cake?
True.
Come on, Bobby. Yeah, I'll just eat. This is like my dream, though. You don't usually ask weird questions, but
Jane?
Just eating.
Are you okay, buddy?
This feels a little off.
So Jane is non-responsive. He continues to gorge himself, Lila and Jacob, almost in his own dreamlike trance as he continues to feed himself. You remember those old reports of people on Ambien? They'd wake up after eating like a loaf of bread or something like that.
Yeah.
Basically, it seems like he may be doing that right in front of you with all these cakes.
Yeah, Did you say you pulled the plate away?
Yeah.
That's weird. Jane stops.
That's definitely not.
He just looks around. Jacob. He's furrowing his brow.
Okay.
Weird dream. Say that out loud.
You said weird dream?
Yeah, this is a weird dream. Yeah, I'm answering you as you say it.
This isn't a dream, buddy.
Super weird.
Do you have a weird dream?
Fun. I don't know who to respond. I don't know. Like, Jane is lost because he doesn't know who to like turn and ask what's going on to anybody. Because there's nobody there to ask because it's in his dream. So he's looking kind of panicked.
I walk over and on the back of his hand, I pinch him on the back of his hand. Like, not a hard pinch, like a pinch enough. Hey, you're awake. Pinch me, I'm awake.
He looks at his hand, and then he kind of pokes you. Like in the stomach or the chest or something. It's like, what?
Like, no, I'm here.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
This is a dream, right? It's a dream.
No.
I gotta get lower.
No.
Nope.
No, you just spoke to each other. See, you're both real.
Yeah, I just woke up at the table here. with cake in front of me.
I'm gonna stand up.
Not really sure how I got here.
I'm gonna walk over to Lila, and I'm just gonna like reach down and kind of gingerly pet the top of her head to see if it's really there.
Hi.
This is not a dream.
No.
No.
I mean, if your dream is to eat some cake with us, just say so. I'll eat cake with you. But
it is.
I
have a dream like this all the time. And the other one, but this is more fun.
Oh my god, so did you really bake all of this?
No. I know. No.
Do you know how it got here?
You didn't get it?
No. I just woke up and was sitting here with cakes and stuff on the table.
So Jane has a fair amount of background with desserts because he's paid attention over the years. And he did learn to cook from one of the people that he lived with for a while. Do the desserts in here seem like desserts that can be purchased at Nocturne? What time is it, by the way?
Yeah, let's put it early morning, 9:30 a.m.
So are these desserts that one could probably get in Nocturne first thing in the morning?
Well, which
or
ones?
Are these like, because it's a whole like massive variety of all sorts of things he's seen on TV.
I was gonna ask, like, is it like what is he most likely to? Is Jane most likely to dream of? Because that's what you're seeing. If he's literally dreaming up things that he saw, Emerald and Gordon Ramsay making on TV, and they're manifesting themselves on the table right now. Things that you would not. Yeah, I think what you're alluding to is like, are these things even available in Nocturne? Some of them probably
this is
not.
like when you're like this is like combining a big Italian bakery and a big French bakery that you would see in New York City together.
Sure. Yeah.
And Twinkies and all sorts of other stuff. Cookies but like so if it
probably a collection of things that some things maybe, and then definitely things you would not be able to find traditionally in the Nocturne.
This is strange. I'm going to start taking things apart, seeing if it's all real.
Okay. I mean, it seems it tasted real. What you ingested tasted real. But as you begin to further inspect it, as you dig into it and tear into it, the whole table and all the accoutrements kind of fade away in your hand like sand. And it all kind of dissipates into this ethereal, kind of smokish, sandy nature.
But actually gritty like sand?
A little, yeah. But then it all completely dissipates.
Oh. Do I feel like I ate anything?
No, you don't. If you like reflect, Jane, on like your stomach, like you could like try to consciously think about whether or not you have food in your belly. Actually, you don't feel like you ate much of anything at all,
which is normal for when I wake up because I don't eat in my sleep.
But you just gorged yourself. I think you would normally be able to.
Yeah, exactly. So,
even like the latent aftertastes are now fading from your tongue.
Well, honestly, it's probably better that they're not real, because imagine what they could have done to you if they are real.
So many calories.
Magic and all.
I don't think that would affect Jane much. He doesn't know how much he could eat, but he's eaten a tremendous amount of food at one time.
Oh, she means more because it could have been enchanted or had like bad stuff in it.
So this is magic fake food. Why is it here?
No
me,
clue.
Jane, or me.
Are your dreams real? He's looking at the other two.
Not usually.
I mean, I don't really dream, so
nothing to be real. Good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What
do I remember about going to bed last night?
Say that again, sorry?
What do I remember about going to bed last night?
I don't know. What do you remember about going to bed last night? I'm not you. You remember that what does Jane do before he goes to bed? He's like, I hope I don't get caught in the sun again.
He lays down.
Does he have his nightly affirmations? Does he?
No, he goes horizontal instead of vertical, and then he falls asleep. Or shuts down,
he like
whatever you want to
leans,
call it.
like the cone heads. He just like leans up against the wall, like a mattress on the wall.
No. He's not some kind of strange space alien heathen. He lays on the floor, like one is supposed to.
Not even in a bed.
But you said horizontal, not I didn't understand what you meant by.
Yeah. Well, he stands
he lays
horizontally, and then he goes 90 degrees over, and that's when he's laying down on something. The ground, the stones, the rocks, the gravel, whatever. He just lays on the floor. Yeah, he does not change his clothes. I mean, he changes his clothes and bathes and stuff, but there's no reason to change your clothes to go to bed. He's just like literally goes into the room and lays on the floor and falls asleep. And he could do it anywhere. On any surface.
Okay. Then you remember, quietly curling up in the corner of the room.
No, it's
like
just
a
right
dog.
No, it's just like walk into the middle of a room, get down on your back, and fall asleep.
Okay. Perfect. You just remember, getting into your sleeping position and falling asleep, and then having, full robust dreams about feasting and eating with Jacob and Lila.
I'm going to get up and go back into my room and look around.
In fact, yes, perfect. You would, as you described it, you did better than I could. You transitioned from dream to what you thought was continuing to dream, but it in fact was reality. As you enter your bedroom, you would see. I don't know how what your decor is, Jane, but as you enter, it looks just as you left it, so to speak.
Yeah, I don't think you have decor. What do you have decor? There are random things that appear, like large rocks.
Okay.
Or maybe a log.
I like that.
Yes,
log.
They might have bite marks in them. Then they'll go away. Then new ones will come in. Just stuff like that. But
are you implying these are chew toys?
No, they're late night snacks.
Sorry, go on.
I'm looking for magical symbols or spirits. And I'm looking hard in every corner. On floors and walls. For magic circles, because I've seen those. They're magic and they do magic things.
Lila, Jane kind of abruptly, not Jane, sorry, Lila, Jacob, you see Jane kind of do an about face, kind of blink at you a little, and walk back to his bedroom, inspecting it. In the background, you would see him looking in all the corners, checking it out, trying to figure out where the bamboozle is. As you said, looking for inscription, things like that. Like someone did a hex on you and you're very confused. Having seen this, how do you react, Lila and Jacob? Because you just saw the delicatessens, the delicacies rather, all kind of dissolve into weird sand that then completely dissipated into the air.
I will also look around, see if there's anything, because as far as I know, it's just happened to him. And see if there's anything that really stands out. And maybe make the comment, hey man, I told you you can sleep in the bed. It's actually a lot more comfortable.
The bed. And I'll go over and I'm gonna push the bed aside and see if there's some anything under it.
Nothing found. Nothing under the bed that you can see.
Lila.
You don't see much, but you do notice. Sorry, Jacob. You do notice that when you kind of peer and take a better look at Lila, she's fully dressed, and she seems to have some kind of like metal attached to her. Something very prominently displayed in a way that you've never seen her wear before. Very conspicuous looking on her dress.
Metal, like just a piece of metal,
MEDAL, as in award,
or like okay, I was gonna say like an award for like a military award.
Yes.
I'll look at Lila and be like, "Oh, what'd you get that for?"
Huh? Look down.
As I'm saying, I point at the medal.
It's like when you look at it, I can't remember the ranks you gave me, Lila, but you gave me a series of ranks for the thaumaturgy manipulators. And you would see it is not the master's rank, not the highest, but it'd definitely be way up there. Like, I don't remember how many grades you gave.
Commander?
But yeah, something. Yeah. What'd you call it? The thaumaturgy? Oh. What?
Oh, here. I'll just...
Oh, my.
Yeah, because that's what it spat out. But I really just like the
commander.
rank names. After a few prompts. Anyway.
High level decision. Yeah, you would definitely see something that kind of insignia and that regalia or whatever you want to call it on your dress.
Would it feel like does it feel like it belongs, or do I know it doesn't?
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't belong. You don't have that acting grade, do you?
Well, no, but if it's here, my dream brain might be too. I don't know. Anyway, no, I don't have this. I'm gonna poke it.
Kind of turns to dust.
Huh.
Does exactly what the food did.
At the point that she realizes that it's not real, is that when it turns to dust or sand?
Yep.
Which is the same thing that happened to Jane.
Yes, sir.
All right. How do we prove nothing is real?
The Matrix movies.
All right, find the Matrix.
Go on TikTok, and those people will tell you all about it.
Oh no! Don't go on TikTok.
No.
Don't let those people tell you things.
I can try to detect more magic in the area.
I'm gonna walk back out to the dining room where they are.
Oh, Jane is yelling Lila's name from his bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh!
What's that all about?
Mm-hmm. Lila comes in.
What'd you say, Lila?
I would go to his bedroom then. Yeah, I didn't realize he was shouting my name.
Okay.
Lila, is there invisible magic in here?
Let me see.
I have no idea about the metal, by the way.
Right.
That came and went while I was in here.
I am gonna take some salt. It's pink salt. It's a different salt, and I'm gonna toss it through the air and use it to detect if there's more magic here. That's how that do.
Damn, son.
Nice.
We got to get our advanced
Right?
I'm going to
Advances.
next.
I was muted.
Yeah.
You have to wait until level 6.
Yeah. I gotta get one more and I'm there.
2. High five.
So this is like
Hey.
phenomena stuff. What do we heal one harm, communicate with something, summon a monster, banish the spirit, trap a specific person, power place, do one thing beyond human. Do one thing that's beyond human limitations. That's nice and vague. Let's just go with that one. That is so beautifully vague. Just like insert whatever bullshit you need here, keeper.
I see magic.
Or player for that matter. That's what I was thinking. Yes. You would see this like latent aura of magic that kind of wafts through kind of where Jane was sleeping and then over through the I don't have a layout for your home in my head, but whatever room you walk through that takes you into the dining room through Jane's bedroom, you would see this like latent trail of it leading to this huge glowing kind of interference pattern at the dining table where the kind of like the magic coalesced in that huge buffet. And if you looked down, you would see your own kind of aura dragging about in the home, seeing it coalesce around where that metal used to be on your dress, on your. I say dress. I use that as like what you're wearing, your dress, but not like as an actual garment dress. That makes sense. So yeah, you would definitely 100% see all of that.
Okay, cool. My eyes will turn all purple because I think that kind of effect is. My aura is too. I like to be themed.
Your eyes
What is
always
the
turn
magic?
purple?
Just when I'm seeing magic.
Okay.
I
But it's only
figure sight
purple.
related. Yeah, purple all over though, like the white and everything.
Okay.
Black would be too menacing.
I want to take one of these keeper things and make you narrate something.
Okay.
The spell requires ritual chanting and gestures. What is the gestures at least that Lila's making around the home to coalesce this into existence for her vision?
Well, she is taking out the salt from her little pink pouch to remind her this is the pink sea magic salt. And she's sort of doing this little gesture and then doing a flick each time she goes along.
Mm-hmm.
Then once her eyes have filled with the purple, she doesn't really have to do that anymore, so she just follows it around. But that gets it going. And while she's doing that, she's speaking in that weird primordial magic language that the Miskatonic Society found.
Oh, nice.
It's part of what controls it.
Perfect. So yeah, you would be able to relay all of this information to your compatriots there.
Hey, what does Jane look like? I don't know if he's got any magic stuff or if his weirdness makes him look different.
I've never thought of that.
It just popped in my head. Sorry.
It would though. He looks bigger. Like enormous. Overwhelmingly huge. Gargantuan, titanic. Like it's like magical spiritual imagery and stuff, but
Yeah, like kind of I don't know, not bigger on the inside isn't the right way of putting it, but that weird scaling. Where he's bigger than the room should allow for.
I thought you were just like literally a big boy. Like you're like Andre the Giant.
Yeah, but when she's looking at me magically.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. I was confused. Awesome, cool. Go on.
I give the impression of giant. Absolutely, like ridiculously big, like mountain size.
Okay.
So would your aura extend out the above the roof?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, makes everything else look smaller, including the land around him.
Huge. Okay. So then she's gonna like be reporting her findings once she's got this spell going, and oh yeah, there's a trail here. Oh man, it really all comes together here where it coalesces in the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess she'll turn around and catch a glimpse of that and just be like, oh shit, fuck, Bane?
You look like you're staring at the ceiling. He's just looking. He's like, "There's a trail. Where's it go?"
Jane?
It goes to Jane. No, I'm Jane.
It goes to Jane.
No, it goes that way.
I'll go that way. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for footprints. If this goes outside, I'm looking.
Dropped off these confections.
Yes. Well, more like a magic wizard came in here and messed with us. Who left footprints, just in case.
Might also have a trail back to my place from bringing me here. I don't know.
Maybe you could see it if you were outside and you see farther.
Sure, just let me get around you.
Did you make your way outside, Lila?
I can see that. Like you're trying to go way around Jane out the outside, and Jacob's just like, why are you giving him like a 6-foot berth? I mean,
yeah, he just walks right past them.
Yeah, like all a foot away.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of looking at her like, you're nuts.
Yeah, Jane's wondering what she's doing too, but she must have her reasons because she's doing magic stuff now. So.
As you make your way around the Gargantuan Jane and find your way, I assume to the front door. Probably, as you mentioned, you would probably have this faint ribbon of magic leading to the door as you came in, and as you exit the front door, you see outside in the that morning twilight of 9:30. With the background of the birds, you see a cacophony of these kind of wisps, these faint magical wisps in the air that you've kind of been following. A lot of other people seem to be having some... There's magic in the air. Let's put it that way.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you guys, there's... It's not just us.
Can we see or sense anything?
I would say it is Donnie Darko. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, is that in Donnie Darko? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is exactly that's what I had in my head, is the Donnie Darko kind of, yes.
That was, as soon as you said it, that's what came to my mind.
I thought it was Donnie Darko. I could not remember 100%, so I didn't bother making a faux pas. But yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that imagery is very vivid of him following it and just leading him around.
Right.
Yeah, you would see kind of faint wisp like this. I don't want to say it's like the true fluid. In my head, it wasn't that true fluid like in Donnie Darko, but almost more like this wispy ribbon that you see, Lila. And they traipse all over. Some homes seem to have like whole just... I don't know, like knots of various things going on above them, or other ones may have nothing at all. But yes, you could definitely see magic in the air.
Do they all look the same, though, the ribbons?
I want to go with no. Some of them, let's say they all have their own hue. And some of them may change in other things. But this is something you see.
You're seeing?
Yeah, I'm going to try and describe it. I'm not super articulate, though, so it comes out something like, oh my god, you guys, there's these, like, trails, and they're going there and there, and then there's more of them there. Some of these houses don't have any? Does anyone live there?
Actually, no.
Do you tell us that they're on us, on Jane, at least you and Jane?
They are connected to us, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
I ask if she sees one on me.
Look.
You said you didn't really dream, and I didn't want you to do the nightmare thing, the thing you did give me. So
that's why I was curious if I had it, because he doesn't dream.
And I find it more compelling that you wouldn't, honestly.
Okay.
So, yeah, you do not see a ribbon or anything like that manifesting itself.
No, actually, you
maybe there's gonna be like
you said you don't dream, right?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You guys are good.
I was gonna say, like, as Jane, that is one of your dreams, is that you're eating cake with us, with the group.
Yeah, it's the cake dream.
The cake dream.
And I'm gonna look at Lila. I'm gonna look at Lila and be like,
She blushes immediately.
Do you have a dream of being a commander sometime?
I mean,
You should be a commander. Yeah. You'd be good at it.
Thank you.
Like, and Jacob's nodding in agreement. Like, yeah, like you're definitely doing a good job. So it seems like our people's dreams are manifesting. Do you see a scent? I don't think this is a powerful enough spell to see like a central location. I want to do some research because I'm thinking the sand has something to do with it.
Like, so you think Sandman, right?
Just kind of, yeah, like the cake turned into the gritty stuff, like substance, and disappeared, and then your metal turned into like a sandy, dusty substance and then disappeared. Yeah, I'm thinking Sandman or something. We've all heard those myths and legends. I'm wondering if there is some truth to them.
I mean, where would you normally do your research? Did you have your own? Are you the one with the?
I have a haven, but I have an infirmary, a film lab, and an editing suite. I don't have a library or anything like that.
We have a local library that we go to.
That's kind of that would be my spot for going to do research.
I think we should walk there though, because maybe there are, not so nice dreams happening too, and we can listen and be there.
I like that. And you said they're different colors. I'm wondering if the colors have a significance, like darker ones are bad dreams and brighter, happier colors are good dreams.
Yeah, hey,
that's interesting.
Does my ribbon correspond to my aura, which is, by the way, purple as mentioned previously?
That's kind of what I was alluding to, that it was more aura than emotion, but I do like the emotion thing as well. Maybe that gives it its shade or something. It's but
yeah, I like that too. I'm just ruling it out.
Yes. So you're all at Jacob's over here. You wanted to walk? The library, I think we put... Shit, we unmarked it. Why are there two parties?
The library was over here.
Right there, yeah. There's the Benet estate.
Yeah, that's not so far. It's only about 11 blocks.
11 blocks? The font's too big. Perfect. You guys said you're walking to the library, right? So as you walk, you would see these. How long does this kind of aura work for you, Lila?
Well, I mean, you tell me with a rule like that. I don't know. I was thinking maybe an hour.
An hour?
Or less? 10 minutes? I don't know.
Hour? Sure, if you want this blinding ribbon stuff in your eyesight for an hour, I can make that work for me. Okay, yeah. You would see all kinds of strange things actually. As you walk down the road, one home looks like they're having like an entire carnival in their front yard. Another has a dog mowing the lawn. Incredibly crazy shit going on around you.
Quick question.
Yes.
What time is it again?
Morning.
Is it during the night?
It's morning. I said 9:30. You dilly-dallied. I'd say it's probably like 10:15.
So people are still in bed at 10 a.m.? Or may they all be up like we are, just still experiencing their dreams?
Maybe a lot of them woke up like Jane did.
Right.
Do we see actual people around?
I would say, yeah. You would also see the people coming to the realization, those interacting with their dreams, and then it turning quickly to sand, and seeing it all kind of spill away from them.
Okay.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Where are the bad dreams?
That's what I was just
See
wondering.
any. At least I don't see anything that's obviously a bad dream.
There are a lot of clowns. You see a lot of clowns around.
Are they scary?
They're
Scary
clowns.
I mean,
By definition, they're scary. No, I'm not one of those people. I don't mind clowns.
I would say, yeah, you do see a lot of some creepy clowns maybe poking around in people's driveways and backyards, like poking over the fences. You also get jumped by some dogs at fences, like really nasty little snarly rabid-looking dogs.
Are they dogs we know?
No. In fact, they're dog like basically almost none of what you see on your at your neighbors' homes is regular, is normal.
Okay.
You don't normally see the dogs mowing the lawn.
Yeah, no, I didn't think that one, but just like maybe there's some neighbor dogs that are just very reactive to people going by their fences.
No, not really. But you guys are able to navigate it, kind of knowing that it's a little bit bullshit is empowering in its own way for you guys. So you aren't super startled by it or anything like that. But You guys make your way to the library. Stepping inside, you find the library as it normally would be. Shoot, I forgot her name. Agnes would be there. Bright-eyed, huge smile on her face. Hello. How can I help you guys?
I am doing a paper on the Sandman.
Are you awake?
What?
And
of course I am, Sonny. What?
Are you sure? Probably is.
Yes, I am. You know, come to think of it,
do you have odd dreams?
Am. Grace, sorry, not Grace. Lila, as you enter the library, it is buzzing with a ribbonish activity. The whole place gives off this intense aura. Most all of it emanating from Agnes Whitmore. Oh, the Sandman, huh? Okay, and she wanders off into the bookshelves. As your eyes kind of watch her, Lila, she slips into the cacophony, the blinding aura, and effectively disappears in your vision. And to those who don't see it, she also disappears into the bookshelves. On closer inspection, you notice that the shelves of the library now give off the air of infiniteness. Every volume of every book imaginable now somehow in this trans-dimensional space finds a place on the bookshelves of the Nocturne library. Agnes dreamed last night of I wrote it down. It was far more eloquent of the words coming out of my mouth right now. I had a dream about the library being infinite with every book ever written. When she arrives at work, she finds the library transformed into a labyrinth of tomes, an endless maze of bookshelves.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to wake her up.
This place is bright. Yeah. I kind of don't.
Does it
look at a book though?
Yeah. I was gonna say, does it look to you like the aisles are endless? Kind of way it looks to me.
Your vision may be even too noisy to see that very clearly, Lila, just so you know.
I just see bright. It's really bright. I'm gonna rub my eyes. I'd like to go look at a book though.
I'd like to go look at where she went.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna try to follow her yet. I was waiting for her to come back.
I assume there's a door over there, so I was gonna go over and check it out.
Door over where?
Where she disappeared into the wall, under the bookshelves.
She just went into the book aisles.
Oh, I thought she went into like a bookshelves, like perpendicularly to the rows of books. Okay, I got you what you're saying. She just disappeared into the stacks.
There you go. That's a better way.
But not into the bookshelves themselves.
Although I like that idea, she just went into the infinite stacks.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't want to go in there. I'll get lost. I don't know how to. I didn't understand this Dewey system they're talking about.
Books are never wet, so I don't get how it can be dewy. Like,
That's why it's so confusing.
right?
Lila, fix it.
Well, I want to go look at a book.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with her.
I'll stand near him.
So, are you familiar with the Dewey Decimal System, Lila? What are we looking for?
Lila. I mean, she would be.
I mean, you're studied. I think you'd understand.
She reads a lot.
Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah.
Well, and Jacob does know the Dewey Decimal System. He was going along with Jane. Like,
well, they do have posters of it everywhere, so don't worry.
I am not looking for a specific book. I am walking over to a shelf looking for any book that looks weird or glowy and picking it up.
Weird or glowy and picking it up.
Yeah, because if there's infinite books on here, some of them gotta be weird or not, you know. Yeah. Want to see what happens if I poke one that's not real too, yeah.
Perfect. The halls of infinite tomes, as all three of you press into the stacks, you almost immediately find yourself lost. It is, especially because of some of the noise in your vision, Lila, and honestly, the noise of all the bookshelves in yours, Jacob and Jane. You find yourself in what seems like an endless series of bookshelves. You pick up a tome at random, Lila. It says on it, upside down and backwards, dragon recipes.
I open it.
The whole tome is written in a white cursive, upside down and backwards.
I poke it.
It seems to maintain its corporealishness.
I poke it harder and say, come on, you can't be real.
It feels kind of real.
Huh.
I think we got to get her to wake up.
Probably. Let's go find her.
I'm gonna call for her.
Yeah, I think the making noise is probably getting her to come to us is gonna be the best way.
Loudly.
Idea.
Because I don't know how big these rooms / universes are. So.
Hey, don't be loud like that one time though, okay?
I won't.
I'm just literally imagining like Interstellar right now, the end of Interstellar. So
yeah.
If you haven't watched it, it's basically an infinite bookshelf, in a weird multi-dimensional infinite bookshelf. So, you call out. In your huge bellowing voice, Jane, you utter out this, this guttural, almost horn-like yell, and it just echoes through. Actually, probably wouldn't echo with all the books that much. It feels stifled, actually, because of all the books, the infinite number of books, infinitely dampening your gargantuan voice, and your huge roar, although very close to you, probably sounds ear-piercingly loud. Feels almost like it doesn't penetrate at all. You don't hear an echo back like you normally would. It doesn't crack.
Just soaked up.
Just soaked up.
Absorbed, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And gone, and weak and wimpy. I turned to the other two and I kind of shrug. That didn't sound right.
Oh.
No.
Let's go. Do it.
The best libraries are always quite quiet, so you can get your studying done.
Was she here?
Oh, that's just me being a turd.
That was going to be a creepy entrance, though.
Right?
That caught me off. Okay.
Damn, I missed an opportunity, I guess. Bit of a jump scare. I'll have to try that again sometime. No, you do not seem to be able to really bellow like you think you should be able to. It does. It's all absorbed, sucked up by the books. How do you think you could reconnoiter where she is? You can't really play Marco Polo. What did you ask her?
Ooh.
About the Sandman.
Do you guys know anything about the Sandman, or know what kind of research you might want to look up for things about the Sandman, or other type things?
Well, does the MSU have a position on Sandman? I have lessons.
Sandman specifically, no, but Miskatonic does have a what's the word I'm looking for? Some curriculum. One of the lessons may have been about Morpheus, the Greek god of dreams.
Okay. Well,
And
we can
go ahead.
Oh no, I'll listen to the more you have to say.
And that Miskatonic had on hand none other than Morpheus's locket, an artifact known to contain a fragment of sand from Morpheus, the Greek god of dreams. Is that bad? Is that a bad plot hook?
No, that's totally fine. This is cool. What?
Oh.
Okay. Well, back to that Dewey Decimal thing. Look up Morpheus stuff.
Well, you asked her about Sandman.
True. Same thing, though, really.
Oh, you should probably went to fiction.
Sandman.
She probably went straight to fiction.
Yeah.
That or probably fiction.
I'm no.
Kind of gonna come back with Neil Gaiman's The Sandman.
That's what I was trying to allude to without saying it. Right.
Yeah. Comic section.
As we have a huge collection of them in our reading room.
Yeah, that's the only Sandman Jane knows about, because he had knew some kids with Sandman comics.
There you go.
Nice.
Go ahead and who's doing the navigating?
Lila.
I was trying to half imply Lila's a little blinded by all the
I probably would, seeing as she said it was too bright.
Ooh, then periodically I want to climb the stack a little bit. Like, oh no, you don't have to climb a stack. Libraries always have those stools you can stand on, the metal ones with the ribbing. He's going to stand on one of those and peek over the stacks, because if I remember right, Agnes was particularly bright, so maybe I can just spot her.
I can.
No, I love that. I love that.
A meerkat up periodically.
Sorry, it just sounded like there was a semi-truck trying to, I don't know, have its engine explode going down a road. Anyway. Yeah, you peek through. I love the idea of you getting on one of those little stand things, those little round stands that I remember at my public library, the Lusac Library, and you peering through the books and looking through the stands and seeing this huge emanation of glowing aura off kind of in some distant stacks. But give you some kind of direction at least to head. Go ahead and again, if this is Lila doing the navigating, go ahead and give me an act under pressure to just kind of navigate through and move through this muck.
It's too bright, I guess.
Yeah, Lila, as you try to, you become more and more inundated and kind of overwhelmed by the the light, and it honestly gives you a headache, debilitatingly so, kind of leaving you unable to open your eyes and now leaning against Jane to some degree to just kind of have him walk you, because you have to keep your eyes closed. This goes on for about 5 or 10 minutes until your eyelids, even your closed eyes, you could still see. Like, even if you looked at the sun with your eyes closed, you're still going to see it glow through your eyelids. And finally it subsides as your extra good magic roll finally wears off, and your eyes find a little respite in a normally lit library. However, this leaves you guys still in the middle of nowhere in this library, lost, and it's now about, I want to just fast forward a little bit, now about noon.
Can we see the exit?
Can you see the exit? Maybe. In my head, it is just every which way you look just looks like an infinite horizon of bookshelves.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it would be maybe some kind of like investigative mystery or something to try and again find her, or get out to just investigate how this is laid out. Or no, maybe read a bad situation. I think read a bad situation is most appropriate if you're just trying to figure out what's going on. And
I'd like to know where the exit is, because that seems...
Well, it's right in there. What's the best way out? Part of read a bad situation.
Oh, right. I'm good at these, I'm sure.
You're not, actually. Or can you roll it as something else? I don't know.
No, I can't. I'm gonna roll it a sharp.
Okay.
I only need a partial. Oh, what's the best way out?
Jane kind of dragging along Lila, Jacob, I assume right behind. You are able to bully your way through some of the bookshelves and find your way to the front desk again of the library, where you can find the exit, if so desired.
Is there a bell that summons Agnes or whoever's in charge?
It's a great question. I want to go with sure. Yeah, there's a bell.
Or a squeak toy or something.
Just a bell.
Air horn.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if there's something there that they have to summon a librarian.
I know, you're just looking at the soundboard in Discord. You're looking for...
No. I'm thinking about the dollar store. With the dollar store in Margaretville for a while, they had like a dog toy that was like tied to the counter. And they asked you to like squeeze it to make a noise when you went up there and there's nobody around.
Classy.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I don't know if there's like a bell. Because if I'm sure where the exit is, I don't feel so worried about not still trying to find Agnes.
Well, I mean, you were able to find your way back to at least the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which gives you access to an exit.
Do we still see infinite bookshelves in every direction except the exit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's weird. It's hard to watch. Hard to look.
But you said you were looking for a bell or something. Were you trying to summon Agnes?
Like just a bell on the desk.
Okay.
If there is one. Maybe there isn't. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a bell there.
Okay.
You can definitely ring it. If you were to scrounge around the desks and stuff there, no, I want to say it's an older library there. I wanted to say there may be some kind of PA system, but no, I don't want to say that. So,
okay.
Yeah, there's a bell there.
Yeah, I'll ring it.
Like right when you hit the bell, it resonates very strangely, ethereally, and it gives off this like wave, this almost visible wave. And Agnes comes basically skipping from the stacks, overjoyed with all the books. So many volumes, you can't imagine. And she brings back this spread of Sandman comics of Neil Gaiman and just lays them out. So many editions. Go ahead.
I walk over to her, and as I do, as I'm going to grab like one of the comics to look at them, I pinch her hand, and I'm sorry.
Ow! That's so rude.
Sorry about that. And trying to wake her up, basically. See if that'll.
Well, I mean, did the pinch actually work on Jane?
Jacob doesn't really know.
Fair enough.
It did start to. It's kind of one of the things that helped trigger the process of realizing what was going on. Because you don't feel things like that.
For? I don't know what that was. What was that for?
Just trying to wake you up.
Wake me up? Oh, I'm living the dream. Right, look at the infinite shelves. It's so beautiful, don't you think? But it's a dream. Every volume. Oh, it's a dream come true.
A dream come true is still a dream, though. And, infinity can't exist in a library. That doesn't make any sense.
Manipulate. Charm her.
Oh, no.
That is kind of what I was trying to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you?
You should do that, not me.
Yeah. Go for that, Jacob. Go ahead.
Trying to manipulate her into waking her up. Oh, yeah, great. At least it's a mixed success and not a fail. I saw the one.
Can someone help?
Oh, yeah? Does someone want to try and help? You can push that over to a 10, or I could definitely find a mixed success.
Do I help out with help out?
I believe you help out with help out, yeah.
Okay, then sure, I'll help out. That was what I was doing, you see, butting in with helpful sensibility recommendations.
Oh yeah, Lila walks up and she shows her the book. Like, why would anyone want a upside down, backwards written book? Most of these tomes are worthless. Would that make sense to Lila?
That does make sense.
She would look back, blink at the book itself, mystified, and then look around at the shelves. And she would start to rub her hand a bit where Jacob pinched her. It's true. And she like starts to thumb over or like look over some of the like weird copies of Sandman that now that she looks at on closer inspection are just kind of weird and misprint or just not correct, not even like collectible type things. You're telling me the truth. And like the whole library
I'm sorry,
fades back to its previous state without its infinite tomes and infinite stacks.
Jacob wouldn't lie to you.
She just kind of settles back and shakes her head. It was so beautiful.
it was, and as I say, it was. I give her a hug.
You broke an old woman's heart today, young man.
I'm sorry.
Ugh. Reality is better than dreams, though. Like, just look around. You have a nice library. This is fine.
Yeah, I had dream cake, but real cake's better. Or real books are better than dream books.
Dream books are better than worse than real books. It probably tastes just the same though.
I could test that. Is there sand everywhere?
It all dissipates into the ethereal,
Okay. So it turns to sand, but it very quickly then just disappears.
Yeah, it like turns into this sandy, like
powdery stuff
as it magics away.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have any books on Morpheus?
The Greek god? I don't know. Is he actually a Greek god?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yep.
Was he Greek?
I'm pretty sure that's a Greek name. Yeah.
We're doing it live.
Yeah, he's Greek.
Sweet. We're not talking about the guy from The Matrix. That's Lawrence Fishburne. He's definitely not Greek. I'm pretty sure he's not Greek anyway.
Greek god Neo.
His Roman name might have been Somnia, but I'm seeing that on a Rick Riordan wiki, which is the guy who did the Greek hero books that my son reads.
Either way, Morpheus.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the sons of Hypnos.
Hypnos. Yeah.
Which is Somnus. Yeah. In parentheses. The god of sleep. So Morpheus is the Greek Roman mythology. In Greek Roman mythology, one of the sons of Hypnos, the god of sleep.
I love it. I mean, that's what you guys would learn from the stacks, probably from the book she returns. The general mythology behind it. Maybe this is bad on my part, but his brother, Phobator, or Ichthys.
And that is actually from Britannica.
Nice. We've come full circle.
I only trust facts out of Britannica. I grew up with their encyclopedias.
Big ones. Those are the fancy ones.
Oh, yeah.
We had the world books, but not the Britannicas.
We only had a few of the, we didn't have the whole set. It was maybe it was the world books that we actually had.
We got the S and the T. Those were important. Well, no, the A. No, I'm kidding.
Because it was like three or four volumes. It wasn't an A, a B, a C.
Right.
Well, I wonder if encyclopedia. Here we go. Britannica. How many volumes did they have?
Anyway. Does Goku give you weaknesses?
Yes. Yeah. All right. So Lila said that told us about the watch with the sand in it.
The locket. Did I say watch?
Locket. No, that was the only thing that could come to my head, and that didn't feel
fine.
right. So I was like, "What?" With the grain of sand in it.
Oh yeah.
I'm wondering if that went missing as well.
Wow. See, great security.
Right? Like how long ago was the break-in at MS?
I would say a few weeks for sure.
Okay.
Still pretty fresh, all considered.
Was this the same break-in that someone grabbed the demon virus tape?
That was the one that I was just asking about. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kind of trying to figure out if that's how they could have gotten it, or if it was like 6 months ago, then yeah, it's probably not.
I didn't intend to turn this into an ad hoc Warehouse 13, but I am going to try and milk this this archive thing a little bit.
I like
Ooh, inventory, people.
Oh, I liked Warehouse 13. That was good.
It was good. It and Eureka and a bunch of other weird ones that...
Yep. Had all the intertwined.
Yeah, all the quirkiness. Anyway.
Eureka was good until they did the whole time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Got into a loop and everything.
Oh, I must not...
So many shows are ruined by time travel.
Yep.
It's so true.
Yep.
So if you guys... So what do you guys do? You find yourself in the library. You took down Agnes's dreams. Dismantled them, if you will.
Yeah.
Is she not? Is she any help finding us a book, or no? Did that? I don't remember if this. Kind of flaked out.
Go ahead and investigate a mystery. If you're trying to get some piece of lore or information, go ahead and give me a investigate a mystery to work with the whole Morpheus thing.
So I am asking Agnes for information, aka a book or something.
Okay.
Which that is an interpersonal skill. Which means I could use my press accreditations and roll charm instead of
get
charm.
it, Bobby, get it.
Right?
I appreciate your efforts in creativity. Creative investigative work.
Yeah, I'm talking to Agnes. She's getting the book.
She's doing the creative investigative work.
And then I can read the book later.
Agnes can really give you no more than a general idea of the books you may be looking for about Greek mythology, Greek history, things like that. she would not be able to point you to any particular volume or tome that would deal specifically with what are you looking for? A way to yeah. What I mean, if you were to guide this woman, let's try this. Guide her a little bit, Jacob. Like what kind of information are you trying to wean out of these books you're looking for?
A book that holds maybe some legends or mythological tales about Morpheus and how people were able to thwart him and maybe take him down, find his locket. Kind of wondering if we should look in the hidden section too.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Do you guys, as a group, go down to the I don't know. What's the word?
The VIP room?
Yeah, the VIP, whatever the
restricted section.
Yeah, the restricted
there you go.
section. There we go.
I would if those two go.
Okay.
I'm thinking that's where we're more likely gonna find.
Well, whoever wants to do it, go ahead and give me investigative mysteries. You thumb through these tomes in here and look through the volumes and try and find some lore, some interesting tidbits here in the Nocturne library. PSA, visit your local library. It's a great place to go. Some of them even host D&D nights. Maybe you can play another tabletop game like Monster of the Week.
I can't stop rolling at least 1-1. But I got a 7.
You learn through one of the books that Jacob, that the only one that Morpheus would ever bowed to was Hypnos, his father. Anybody who has actual like Greek god knowledge or anything like that, I deeply apologize for anything that's about to come out of my mouth. So, and he was the only one that could really put him under, get him under control. So alluding to the fact that those who are under the grips of Morpheus, these lucid dreaming, the only way to really pull them out is through hypnosis.
Okay.
When they're so far gone. When a pinch no longer does the trick.
Ooh, hypnosis.
All right. Now we just gotta figure out how to hypnotize people.
Who do we hypnotize?
That I don't know.
Where's the locket?
Again, don't know.
Maybe we should.
Lila, can you find out if the locket's still at Mesotonic?
I can do that. Yeah.
You have a contact, right?
I do. I'm gonna get out my phone and walk a private distance and give him a call.
Dr. Gregory?
He's out of the hospital?
Dr. Jean Gregory. Yeah, how are you doing?
All right.
Crumpled.
Oh,
Doing better?
a day by day.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what you did to her anymore. What?
We dropped a room on her.
That's right.
It didn't. I tried to get her out, but I wasn't in time, and things went awry getting her out.
That's right. Day by day.
Got her flowers every day.
How can I help you, Lila? It's funny. I woke up this morning feeling right as rain.
Oh, did you? That's
just
nice.
The pain was gone and everything was. I had the most wonderful dream. I was woke. I was in a field of flowers. It was so beautiful and serene. And it's just been a wonderful morning. How are you doing, Lila?
Oh yeah. Hey, did you like the flowers I sent you?
Oh, they're beautiful.
Great. I'm doing. Hey, you remember how a few weeks ago, you let us know that one thing had gone missing? Has anything else gone missing?
Are you implying that we don't keep good inventory, Lila? Are you alluding to something, young lady? You're really a buzzkill this morning. I was having such a morning.
Allude. I don't imply and I don't allude. I'm asking if anything else is missing.
Such as?
Seems like a really quick yes or no, because the way you're answering makes it really sound like something.
Yes, Lila, many things have gone missing. Those absolute terrors at the Midnight Covenant
Lots of things.
absolutely ransacked the archives, stealing whatever they could get their grubby little, dirty little magic monster hands. I don't know why I went this way. Those monstery hands of theirs. Dirty little magic boys, ruffians.
What?
It's weird.
I don't know. I went weird. Sorry.
That drip. Okay.
Midnight monsters.
Didn't realize so much had gone. Okay. Did a locket happen to disappear?
It's not like we tell everybody we lost all our shit, Lila.
Well, you might have mentioned it to me, the person who was looking for something else. But whatever. Listen, was a locket gone?
The locket? What?
Locket. Did a locket go missing? Is a locket among the things that are not there? Or do you not? You guys know what's missing, right?
I guess in my headspace, you may be a trusted companion, but her.
No, probably not.
Okay, fair enough. So keeping things, close to the chest and not really revealing anything, I think would be her main prerogative.
Oh yeah, no, it makes sense.
So being cagey. Locket, you're gonna have to be far more specific than that, Lila. I'm not just gonna tell you the inventory of missing things. I'm not a rube. It has
a single grain of sand in it?
You mean Morpheus's locket?
Yep.
It was among the registry of missing items, yes. Sadly.
We think that everything was taken by those dirty Midnight Covenant people?
Those midnight monsters.
Sorry.
I'm a little too into it, I guess. Well, that would be very disastrous. Who knows what they would want to do with it?
Okay.
So I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to learn from her this way, but she did divulge that the locket has gone missing, for sure.
Well, do you guys have any idea Who specifically? I don't know. They might have taken this stuff. Do they have a treasure trove room like we've got the lab and stuff? Do we know where that is? If so,
Are you? I guess I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to wean out of her. Are you trying to get like
directions,
video footage,
some idea
or
of where to go next? No, video footage. She's just, I don't know. I don't know where we're going next, and I'm trying to figure that out because maybe if the Miskatonic people have some idea of where artifacts are kept by Midnight Covenant, that would give us a hint of maybe go check out
You're serious?
that place.
You think?
I don't
No,
know.
no. You think something's going on with the locket? And you hear her kind of get up and walk around. On the phone, you can kind of hear her get up and move around. Something you probably haven't heard her do a lot of. And as she looks out the window, you could hear like the drapes moving, and she goes, "What in the hell is that?" And all of a sudden, it hurts. And you hear her kind of tumble a little and fall, and the phone drops, and you hear her fumble around and pick it up. "Thanks, Lila. All the pain's back now."
Yeah, sorry about that.
I guess it was just a
That's
placebo.
just how we interact.
Well,
healthy.
I'm not sure where the locket is right now. They blanked a bunch of the footage from like the magic, so we don't really know who has what. But I think it's safe to say that you may be able to find it, and just look out your window.
Ugh, I have such a headache. Okay, let me go look. I'll go look.
If you all go out, I'm just going to say you exit the front door of the library. Almost immediately next door, in the center of town. Let me go to the map. Right here. Yeah. A bunch of it looks like the homes themselves are no longer there in this massive spire. He's now firmly lodged in the center of Nocturne.
Oh no.
Did you say fire or buyer?
Spire. S-P-I-R-E.
Oh, spire. Okay.
Located in the heart of the city, it was once the town square, but has been transformed by the power of Morpheus' locket into a grand, surreal palace that defies the laws of physics and reality.
That makes more sense than the buyer, which is a cow barn. That was
different dreams for different folks.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna judge. Do you think someone from the Midnight Society is using this to cause everyone to dream?
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
And they're over there. I'm going to point the spire.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
It's either that or it's somebody's dream.
We can wake them up.
I apologize. I'm going to make like a 2-minute bio break. I'll be right back.
And
you should too if you want.
We could have just looked outside then.
Right?
We got something. We saved Agnes.
Oh yeah. No, Agnes is going to definitely appreciate that.
Got a little bit more on Morpheus.
Cause more pain to Jean.
The what? What'd you say?
Cause more pain to Jean. She woke up.
Yeah, she's coming off as not a likable person, so I'm not feeling too bad right now.
She's a total jerk. She always acted like she knew more than me just because she's older.
It's a lot of victim blaming going on too.
Mm-hmm. She's always been like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, we should stop talking to her.
She's not a bad source of information, though.
Mm.
I feel bad for her getting hurt too, but I sent her flowers, so
that was nice.
Mm.
Fine. All right. So there's the spire. Sorry. So you guys are thinking, let's go to it?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But I don't know if we should go like in or up it.
We could just get near it and see what's going on first.
Yeah, we'll scope it out when we get there, I guess. Ugh. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm assuming that's what she was referring to when she said look outside. Because is there anything to indicate that it is actually the Midnight Coven versus just somebody's dream?
We don't have that information yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything to really differentiate.
Oh, your head, you got a migraine. I was gonna say, is it glowing?
Yeah. Mm.
Hello?
Heal yourself magically. That should work out fine.
There you go.
So we come back from commercial break, and the three of you are kind of standing on the roadside. I don't know if you're on the sidewalk or what, but the camera kind of pans down behind you guys, and over your heads you can see you would see this massive gravity defying spire with floating bits and the whole 9 yards.
How tall is it?
You're leaning way back. It's hard to tell. It doesn't have like defined stories.
Mm-hmm. Stupid tall.
Stupid
Big
tall.
Yeah,
big,
not real,
stupid tall.
not reality tall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know I'm using a lot of movie references and TV references, but like the I can't remember the name of the tower where Saruman is in
Yep.
Lord of the Rings, that kind of thing.
What was that called?
Big tower.
I gotta look it up now.
I know it has a name. That of course it does. It's
and it's not a morgue name.
Yeah.
But yeah, some big ominous looking MFer like that kind of defies gravity and sorry, what?
Orthanc.
Orthanc. What a great name. This is Orthonc. The great spire of Nocturne. There's let's say there's like crackling lightning between. It's this kind of very almost cliche dark tower-esque spire in the center of Nocturne now.
Okay.
Oh, let's walk up to it.
Oh yeah, that's a destination for sure. Let's go there.
Mm-hmm. Looking for those dirty, damnable Midnight Covenant people.
Yep.
Okay. If you walk up to it, it has these massive movie like doors that stand, I don't know, 2-3 stories tall and are 4 foot thick. And they glide open with unimaginable ease. Just a slight creak. And then it stops with, in its scale, a tiny little crack of an opening, but big enough for 2 of you wide to walk through. 1 Jane or 2 normal peoples.
Is there anybody around?
It's a great question. As you look around, Jane, you see that the town itself seems to be morphing, changing, taking on the theme that you're currently at the doorstep of. Not more spires specifically, but they're all start to morph into the motif of these kind of pointy looking dark, or dark, ominous looking structures, as the town of Nocturne seems to be changing before your very eyes, Jane. So you guys sit here on the stoop of the spire. What do ye do?
Yeah, Lila stares into the weirdly beckoning door for a moment.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to do that yell thing again?
The what thing?
The yelling thing. You could yell into the spire. See
Right.
if anything comes out.
Sure. I'll yell hello.
Yeah,
Really
that's
loud.
polite.
Hello. Anyone in there?
Muted, I think, Michael.
I sure was. Thank you. Do you bellow into the door or just into the general vicinity?
General vicinity, unless we're up at the door.
Well, in my head, you kind of were. That's why it creaked open.
Okay, then yeah, into the door.
As you peek in to bellow, you see this unimaginable series of stairs and maze-like hallways, and you scream in, and it, or not, sorry, you don't scream in, you kind of yell, bellow in, and it echoes, and you hear it echo and echo and echo and echo, and it takes forever for the echo to finally die, giving the impression of a vast open space, but there is no reply.
We'll give it a minute.
I have to run on to my wife for a second. You guys keep going.
No worries.
I'll be right back.
Jacob?
Was it endless echoes? It's ominous, but as a group holding hands, let's walk in.
Holding hands.
Whew, yeah, okay.
And I am holding hands to try and if
together.
there is some magic to it that could separate us, to hopefully that'll at least prevent it.
I actually need my hands free to do my magic, though.
Okay. Do you need both hands? Jane will put his hand on your head, and I'll hold Jane's hand.
Oh, we could cross arms too, you know.
There you go.
There you go. Same.
Yeah, I was just thinking some kind of contact.
As you guys make your way in, visually, you see the rooms, like they seem to be moving, these MC Escher-esque hallways and stairways seem to move and manipulate in your vision. Hallways turn into doors, doors turn into rooms, rooms turn into hallways, and everything looks completely unimaginable, almost dreamlike, if you will. As you kind of blink and get your bearings, so to speak, you do notice that there seems to be some rhyme and reason to it, as through the shifting stairways you can see what appears to be a not static, but what's the words I'm looking for? What resemble a stairway spiraling up towards the middle, or up towards the top. Up. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
If we go up there, then it turns into sand. Could be a big fall.
Yes. Very big one.
Damn it, sheesh. One of the things I wanted to got you guys with.
Part of the reason is I'm still on the fence as to whether this is somebody's dream or the actual place. This wasn't here when we came up, correct?
Correct. I apologize. I must step away real quick.
Yep.
Okay.
What did I miss?
We're contemplating walking in, but Grace just reminded us that if this turns to sand while we're at the top of the tower, we're kind of screwed.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's pulling the greatest DM classic trick ever. He gave us a doorway.
Right?
And we're paralyzed.
It's going up, and if it turns into sand and we fall, man, I don't need another sprained ankle, you guys.
No. Nobody came out. Nobody answered. Nobody answered.
Yeah, no, nobody answered.
Well,
We gave it a minute.
Yeah.
I think we gotta go up.
I want to go up and lick the tower.
Okay.
Does it taste real?
Real enough.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I had.
That's all, okay.
Okay.
Take a small bite out of it.
It tastes like Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Well, can I try to investigate it in some manner to figure out if it is, as Jacob pointed out, a single person's dream or definitely something else, at least?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or should we just assume it's something else?
No. Give me a. What do you think?
I don't know. Investigate or.
Yeah, investigate a mystery then.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
Give it to you.
It might fall.
I'll give you a little bit, because it immediately popped into my head when I started thinking of this theme, and I apologize. You see this kind of glowy, glittery, moving pattern, and I'm going to give you an example. You know, it's an Overwatch skin, but it has this really cool effect. If you turn it on HD, you can see that the star pattern doesn't really move as you move. It has this kind of weird effect. And that's kind of the weird effect you get when you start as you look closely to the building, Lila. And this immediately triggers you recognize this kind of illusion. You do not remember the person's name. However, you remember this pattern very distinctly because it was because of the way it looked when the person would move around on campus. That it was someone robe. They would use this magic to project this kind of beautiful, surreal, starry night across their robes, and this is what the tower now kind of looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that video, but
yeah, that was cool.
That skin looks so cool. I love how that skin looks in game. Anyway, so that's your mixed success.
Okay.
You recognize it, but you aren't sure. You know it reminds you of one of the old professor's robes.
Gotcha. It's really pretty, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those skins I never use because I don't play Orisa, but it's pretty. Been Overwatch in months. Anyway, that's your missed success, Lila. And I don't know how much of that you distribute to your party, but
oh yeah, no, I'll basically be super unflattering. Like, oh my god, there was this super emo professor. He would put like this really edgy stuff all over his robes, like this is.
edgy. Okay. It's not blood splatter or anything. It's just the pretty stars. But okay.
I don't know.
So, like with the tape, and I can't remember the mystery before that.
That was the actual break-in. Was before the one before that.
Right.
But with what Jane was gonna say, with the tape, there's a person at the heart of it. This sounds like another person.
Yeah.
Right.
He was a professor. I know, edgy might not be right. Gaudy, she's just being rude.
Who is the professor?
I think, Michael, you're muted again.
I accidentally muted to unmute. So thank you. That's Lila's problem. She can't. She remembers the robe. That much comes back to her, but the actual professor, the name eludes her.
Mm-hmm.
But just to throw a little more flavor in there, you remember he was obsessed with dreams.
Can we ask anyone else who might know him?
I suppose.
Right.
You got anybody in mind, Jane?
No, I don't know anybody.
I don't know anybody. Okay.
Jacob's from here. Max has contacts, even though he's off, probably stuck in his own dream in his apartment.
There you go. Yeah.
Who knows what Max dreams about?
Oh no. Finally solving a
mean,
crime for once. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Being able to pay all his bills on time.
Oh, the real dream. The real dream.
Yeah, there's Gene. We can call Gene back 15 minutes later.
Maybe. You mean Dr. Gregory? Jean Gregory?
Yep. Ask her who this person is.
I mean, if you want, I don't have anything against it.
Yeah, I wouldn't call her. I mean, why would I have to do that damage?
Yeah.
Again.
Okay. Stepping a private distance away.
Setting a what?
Stepping a private distance away again.
Stepping a private distance away, that's right.
Also away from the spire, obviously.
Right.
Beep boop boop.
Beep boop. Hello, Lila. She looks at the guy. Calling back to ruin some more dreams?
You know, I didn't mean to ruin your dream before.
I know. It just felt so good for a while. I don't blame you. It's better to live in reality than a dream.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, since I've got you on the line, I called to apologize. Do you remember this professor who was obsessed with dreams, and he had these like robes with stars all over them, although they weren't even the real constellation?
Fucking Silas.
Oh, Silas.
Silas Blackwood. Don't you remember him? He was so fucking weird with his robes.
Yeah, I do. Perfect. Does he still work there?
Oh no, he hasn't worked there for. He hasn't worked for us. Or hasn't been with the Miskatonic for 3 years. 3 years. Oh, sorry, on my shoulder.
Right. How come?
I wasn't really privy to the full reason. Something about personal differences with the way research was done. Something. Rumor was that he had conducted some kind of strange dream experiment on some of his pupils, and the board wasn't pleased when 2 of them didn't wake up. So they decided to, let him go because of their differences in research, approaches to research.
When you say they didn't wake up, do you mean that they stayed asleep, or like they died?
I really don't know all the particulars. It's not something they were just super forward with. I mean, even me telling you this it's hearsay, right? So.
Right. And do you know where he tends to be lately? Like, do you know where he went after all that, or no, you wouldn't? It's just Grace thinking out loud now. I can't think of any more questions.
Where do all these wayward Miskatonics end up? Where do all these wayward Miskatonics end up? Seem to
Midnight
anyway.
Society.
Well, probably not all of them.
Well, that was the rumor about him.
Okay.
Certainly not one of the Shatterbeards, rolls her eyes.
Oh, right. Yeah, those guys. Okay. Well, thank you for the information. Feel better. Bye.
Thank you for the You just click, hang up on her.
Okay, his name was Silas.
Silas Blackwood.
Yeah, Silas Blackwood, and he did experiments on his students. Shouldn't do that. But I guess now he's doing bigger experiments. Maybe.
Go ahead, Jacob.
Sorry, just
No, you're fine.
no, it was just a clear in the throat.
Let me clear my throat. Yeah, that would be the information that the good doctor could give you about all of this. Before you came back, Jane, I believe I had described the inside, but then you decided to lick the building, so I'm not really sure how we want to work with all that. Or maybe you were inside and you licked the building. Either way.
Yeah, either way.
But around you is a sliding, moving, continuously morphing tower of MC Escher-esque look and design. But I believe I mentioned to them that you can, on closer inspections, you look at it, that there does seem to be some rhyme and some reason, and you are able to ascertain that even through all the moving around, that a spiral of stairs does seem to maintain, if a bit sometimes broken up, that leads all the way to the top of the spire. And rightfully at that moment, Lila touched upon the point that if you were way up high in that, what is effectively an imaginary dream tower, and that imaginary dream tower ceased to exist, while you were way up there, you may fall precipitously.
Parachutes. We need to get parachutes.
Parachutes?
Dream parachutes.
Real parachutes.
Yeah, these would be real.
So that when the dream tower goes away, we can and maybe float down. I doubt we have enough time though.
Yeah.
Maybe this Blackwood person is not in there. He just made it.
True.
Oh. Can I try to just dispel it? I don't know if banish counts for stuff or just monsters. But maybe I can just try and poof the spire? I don't know. Probably too big.
Yeah, maybe some big magic or something.
I was just thinking of all the ways to not go up it. But we should go up it.
Before we do,
yeah.
Are you able to do
flying
a track or like find person, see if you can find where he is? Or like a general location or direction?
Oh. I see what you're
Because like if it points straight up in the sky, okay, he's at the top of the spire. If it points the other side of town away from the spire, maybe we don't need to go in the spire.
Oh yeah. Would like to do that.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and just get a regular use of magic if you're trying to just get some insight into where Silas is.
Am I able to help out?
Sure, if you want.
Oh no.
Nope.
Hey, I level up though.
I just did too.
Yay. If you get angel wings right now, then we could go to the top.
Or even
no, I'm so being good.
If you both get angel wings.
your compass, however it works, either internally or externally, is completely on the fritz. You don't know if it's all this magic and the dream and all this stuff interfering, but you are drawn a blank as to where, as to trying to find a direction to where Silas is.
Ugh, my head hurts.
Probably. Still seeing spots in your eyes.
Where he is?
Say that again, Jane?
Should we ask somebody where he is? Maybe someone knows. Maybe a Midnight Society person knows.
Maybe. I don't know. I only know a couple of Midnight Covenant people, and one of them is one of Max's contacts, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know if Jacob has any contacts that could possibly find out. Because I know it might pull us away from the tower, but it also seems like if we could track this guy down, and he has an apartment, and we go into his apartment and we learn about him, and maybe he's still at the top of the tower and we have to go up, but
fair enough.
We might know more about what he's doing.
I did a story one time and interviewed a guy that was in the Midnight Coven. Could I call him and ask him if he's heard of this guy?
Sure.
Silas, right?
Yep.
What was his last name? Blackwood.
Yeah.
You know, Whitewood just wouldn't sound right. Silas Whitewood.
That would be weird.
It's driving me. Okay. What does that look like, Jacob? Is that do you have a role for like I know a bro?
No. Well.
Can't you use your archives to investigate a mystery? Go back over the tapes, look over old tapes and interviews and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, that is just the we'll fix it in post. It's an investigative mystery. You can use anything you could conceivably have recorded as evidence for investigative mystery, allowing you to check previous interviews. That doesn't.
I thought that's what you said, that you did a previous article or something.
You interviewed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but but I never would have asked him about this guy. That's specifically for going back through my notes and stuff.
I see what you're saying.
Well, I guess the problem is you're trying to figure out where he is now. You're not just trying to look up some random lore information about Silas, which is probably what this is more attuned to.
Yeah. So I would need to call this guy and talk to him. So no, I don't have a role unless it's like an investigative mystery or something.
Still could be an investigative mystery. Not using your archives.
Feel free to step away a private distance if you'd like.
At some point, Jane's going to do that, but he's just going to stand there like 15, 20 feet away, looking around.
This is how it works, right?
Right.
You want me to just roll an investigative mystery?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
8, 9, 10. No. Just 9. There we go. Sharp, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody want to help out? I don't know. I guess maybe that isn't appropriate.
I wanna ask him.
Well, give me a name.
Trevor Goldberg. Goldberg.
Trevor Goldberg. Definitely Goldberg, not a Goldblatt or a Goldstein.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goldberg.
And he's an old contact at Miskatonic for you.
No, at the Midnight
Covenant. Midnight Covenant.
Yeah.
MC contact for Jacob. So, can you tell me about Trevor? You interviewed him, right? What kind of guy is Trevor?
He's a nice guy. He's not like high up in the Midnight Coven, but he's
okay.
He's up there. He's got some knowledge and stuff.
Hey,
I was doing a story on the Bigfoot, and he knew some stuff about it, and gave me some like inside scoop stuff that I alluded to in the article, but didn't give away that he gave me some stuff. So like, there's some he knows that I can keep what's necessary on the.
Hey Jacob, what could I do for you?
Hey,
it's been a weird day. I gotta be honest with you.
How's it going? Yeah, it's been. Yeah, like my roommate, like sitting there, just kitchen table, just eating cake all morning, just weird, like.
Oh man, I had a real bad crick in my neck. Could barely sleep last night.
Oh, that's never fun. Those are the worst.
Yeah.
When you sit there and constantly rolling over.
How you been, Jacob?
Not bad. I've been working on a.
I really like that piece you did. You know,
Thanks.
Kept me anonymous. It was really nice of you, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. You know.
Absolutely. I'm gonna protect my sources and everything.
Yeah.
So, I'm working on a new story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's about Morpheus and Greek god of
dreams
stuff. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, you
stuff.
know.
Yeah,
you know.
they have lessons on it. Miskatonic has that locket, that Morpheus locket thing.
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Well, I mean, it's the kind of thing you should look up. It's really good information to have if you're doing a story on, Morpheus, the Greek god. They got supposedly a whole grain of sand in there from that.
Oh, I didn't realize they had that. I've heard bits and like kind of stories about it. I didn't realize they actually.
Oh yeah, man, totally
they
true.
had it.
Totally true.
Yeah, but like in my dealings, there was some stuff. I was looking into some research on like dreams and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I came across the guy that I guess used to work for Miskatonic. And I don't know where he is now, but I wasn't sure if you knew him or had heard of him. Point me in the direction of him. What was his name? And I got a notebook that I'm flipping pages in the notebook to try to like make it seem like I'm yeah. And I'm like, here it is. Silas Blackwood.
Oh, what a fucking weirdo, Silas! Such a fucking weirdo. He got caught putting kids under, and because a couple of them didn't wake up. Can you believe that shit? He was doing stuff in their dreams. Weird, fucked up.
Didn't wake up like dead or didn't wake up in a coma?
They like coma, catatonic, gone forever, nothing there. Just basically all they can do is fog a mirror.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So he does have some dream knowledge and stuff. Okay. Any chance you know where I could find him? Way I can get a hold of him?
Silas? Hey man, Silas hasn't worked for Miskatonic ever since the incident, and Scuttlebutt is I don't know, man. Scuttlebutt is he's gone to the dark side. He's a midnight, he's
yeah, Trevor's a Midnight Coven guy.
Yeah. So God knows what he's trying to do there.
He's a creature of the night?
He's trying to speak in euphemisms.
Oh, okay. Is he acting like he's not a member? Like I don't know he's a member of the Midnight Coven?
Oh, that's right. He's your Midnight Covenant contact. For some reason, I thought it was your Miskatonic Covenant. This is what happens when they both M names. My ADD conflates things. Right. Sorry, I have to backtrack for a half second. I have to think about my words for a half second. Yeah, he's been working with us for a few years now.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know.
He still walks around in that weird fucking robe.
I read something about that. Like that was part of why I wanted to talk to him. Like it sounded like he was really into dreams and stuff. Any chance you know if he's working with you? Any chance you know where he lives or?
Where he lives? Yeah, he kind of lives. Well, why do you need to know where he lives?
Oh, I wanted to go interview him.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, let me just give you his number. I don't really want to give away his address like that.
Yeah,
I don't feel comfortable.
I didn't know if you knew him well enough.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
He will. he will send you a number. Yeah, just tell him. That it's all cool. That you're with Trevor. He'll understand.
All right.
And if he says Trevor who, just say Trevor Goldie. He'll understand.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Just don't be an asshole.
Oh, no.
Don't get me in trouble, buddy.
Yeah. I may not even bring you up unless I have to.
Fair enough.
But...
Appreciated.
Yeah. All right, I'll hang up with him.
That's not a hang up noise. I don't know why I made that noise. Go ahead.
And then I'll give the number a call. And then I'll give the number a call.
Hello. Who is this? How did you get this number?
This is Jacob. I'm a reporter with and I say the paper I'm with. I'm doing a story on dreams.
Mid-sentence,
and I heard you were a big.
You find yourself
knowledgeable
holding your phone in the middle of a throne room, facing Silas. I can't be bothered with the phone. What do you want?
I'm just looking around like,
You would find yourself facing Silas himself at the top of this magnificent ethereal throne. And it all has this. The entire place has this Starfield-esque look to it as you look around, and it is all very surreal as you find yourself in this space, this starry space.
I make like I'm fumbling with my phone to hang up my phone as I'm saying why I'm here, but I'm really texting Jane that I'm at the top of the tower and put it away. Yeah, sorry. Caught me off guard. I didn't expect to suddenly be here. So yeah, I'm with Midnight Sun, whatever. Paper, and
okay.
I couldn't remember if I had said one before or not.
I don't think we have the Nocturne Tribune.
Yeah. I'm doing a story on dreams, and I heard heard that you were an expert in dreams, and
I do love dreams.
I really like to pick your brain. I've heard some stuff about Morpheus, and wasn't sure if there was any like legitimacy, because like some of that stuff has some truth.
Oh, now he's sussy because you immediately mentioned the Morpheus stuff. At first you had him. He's like, "You're interested in dreams." Well,
okay. If I had him, then I may not have gone right into the Morpheus.
I apologize. Then yeah, he would have been like, "Oh, what can I tell you about dreams?" And he'll almost like the room shrinks visually for you, and in my head it would be like a focal length change in the camera as it shrinks down.
We're like a mile apart, and all of a sudden 2 feet apart. Yep.
Yeah. And it shrinks down to just you and him, now almost level to one another. And he will go into great detail about dreams. He'll start by telling you, well, one of the most fascinating parts of REM is how easy it can be to manipulate. And once you have the power to make dreams come true, well... And he looks around.
How do you make dreams come true? Or is it just a a hypnosis of somebody so that they think their dreams are coming true?
His face sours when you say hypnosis a bit. Hypnosis. No, just mere suggestion. So I'm going to leave this scene for a second with Jacob and Silas and move back downstairs to Jane and Lila. It's unfortunate my soundboard didn't work because I had a perfect buzz, like cell phone buzz. Like you got a text message. Jane, you just got a text message a few seconds, 15, 20 seconds after you saw Jacob vanish out of thin air.
Mm-hmm.
Or into thin air, I guess would be the expression.
Mm-hmm.
How do you I assume you answer the phone, or do you not feel it? Is it something you would ignore?
No, I would. He's the only one that calls me, so. I'll look at it, and then I'll.
What cryptic message did you send? That you were able to smash out?
The
Jacob?
@ sign. An up arrow. And TWR.
At top tower. At up tower. That's what you would see, Jane.
Mm-hmm. I will look at it. I will close it, put it in my pocket. I'll turn to Lila and go, he's at the top of the tower. And I will start heading up to the tower.
I go up with...
Well, then you guys would find yourself back at the base of the tower itself, the shifting, changing, moving blocks.
I'll do it again.
That make up the stairwell. Do what again? Sorry?
Go up again.
Oh, I thought you were going to say lick it.
Look at it. That's where everything went wrong.
Did you go up before? Did I miss something?
You just said I said we go up, and you said you find us at the bottom of the tower. So I thought that you just looped us back. No?
Go up, but you find us at
You were bringing them to the bottom of the tower, and I think he thought there was a loop in there where they went up the stairs in the tower and ended up at the bottom, back at the bottom.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying you guys would now find yourself at we're just transitioning scenes where you're like, or no, you already were there. I don't know what I'm doing. I was transitioning scenes for no reason. You would, yeah. So now you head up towards Jacob.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yes.
The top.
Go ahead.
I'll run the whole way. Run the whole way.
I will sprint and try to keep up.
If I need to carry Lila, I'll carry Lila.
Oh, thank you.
I will no limits my way up there if need be.
Like King Kong himself, you will throw her over your shoulder and act under pressure.
Can be a no limits.
Go for it.
Okay.
It hasn't always worked out for you, so...
No, it hasn't. Sometimes that one did.
Yeah.
You, with your total success 13, leap from shifting block to shifting block, finding yourself now at in the throne room with Silas and Jacob. Again, the camera would be pulled way out, and it would seem like he was an infinite, like not absolutely infinite, obviously, but an infinite distance away, so far away from where you and Lila now find yourself at this landing in the throne room. You can see them kind of having a conversation of sorts. I'm going to stay with you two. What do you, Lila, finding the situation, what do you do?
I'm sorry, I missed this you said because my cat was bothering me. I'm sorry. I am the worst.
Well, Jane got a banger 13. He in my head, because of what he said, he threw you over his shoulder, Lila over his shoulder, like King Kong, and just leapt up the shifting and moving stairway, circular stairs or whatever, spiral staircase. Those are the words I'm looking for. And eventually, you guys find yourself at the landing of the throne room at the top of the spire, of the Dream Spire. Crackling energy all around. In the distance, you see what seems to be Silas, all in this opulent, gregarious, huge, flowing wizard kind of robe. And again, the whole room has this Starfield look to it, this blue, surreal Starfield look to it. And yeah, in the distance, you would see what appears to be Jane and Silas having a conversation.
Jacob. Okay. How far?
I originally described it as seemingly infinite in distance, but a reasonable distance.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm using camera tricks in my head, so...
Do we keep running, Jane? Or...
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Should I try and throw magic at him?
Oh, I don't know.
I can go pretty far.
As you reach a middle distance between him and yourselves. Let's move cameras back to Silas and Jacob. Jacob, kind of in the corner of your eye, you will now see the very large Jane and Lila approaching like little ants, but getting ever so larger and larger as Silas continues to monologue a bit in your ear. And then once you get them fully under, you can truly get your fingers into their brains, if you will.
How do you get them, like, truly under?
Yeah. Well, some drugs and some manipulation. It's all suggestion.
Okay.
And they sign a form, of course. It's not like we're savages.
Yeah. I mean, this is all at their risk. They know that.
Yes, yeah. I'm glad you understand. So few people understand that science sometimes takes risks. It's truly sad.
Is he standing next to me?
I mean, yeah,
or
you're
is he
like
still
face
sitting
to
in his
face.
throne?
No. No, he is not his throne. He like stepped down from his throne now. Kind of maybe looming in the background of him is his throne room now. Right. As
I'm gonna kind of do that.
Come to your level.
Talking on the phone, like pace around, but I'm gonna be doing it to kind of get him to turn his back to Jane and Lila.
Okay.
I
want
like,
you to.
It's that contemplation, like, all right, okay, trying to like kind of I'm following along what you're saying. Okay. Just kind of that wander, that pace. What were you saying?
I want you to roll act under pressure, to act like you're paying attention, so to speak. Because it sounds like you're trying to, like,
keep him just talking until...
Right. He continues to talk at you for a bit, Jacob.
And I've kicked off the record on my phone, so I'm recording what he's...
And when they're young, it's a little easier to get in their heads, of course, especially when you come from such a, intellectual background such as myself. You can easily charm them. You see, they are really just young babes to be honed.
Yeah.
You understand.
Like molded. They're like clay.
Yes, clay in your hands, if you will.
Yeah.
To the right mind, of course. You're trying to do magic, Lila, is what I was hearing. You're trying to do what?
No, she was asking Jacob's opinion or Jane's opinion before they took off to run towards them.
Oh, okay. So, Jane, what was your opinion? I'm going to zoom back to you guys. Another camera change as we come back to Lila and Jane here, kind of running full tilt towards Silas and Jacob.
I'm just trying to get closer to Jacob.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough.
But, yeah, I'm just trying to get over to Jacob.
Well, Jacob, with your mixed success, you're able to keep up appearances that you're paying attention for only so long, and he eventually kind of catches you not paying attention. Like he kind of tricks you with a question to see if you're paying attention, and he looks over and he goes, "Stop!" And he looks over at you, Jane, you, Lila, and By God, you don't know how, but both of you stop dead in your tracks, just like you hit a brick wall. Not literally, you're not physically impacting anything, but you both just stop dead in your tracks.
I do throw the magic.
You do throw them. Okay, use magic.
We'll try. Oof. Oh, 9 though.
Friends of yours. He reaches over and grabs you, Jacob. And with strength he does not seem to possess, lifts you by your throat. As this magic bolt, lightning, what does this look like? Missile. Like a solid projectile or like a magic missile?
No, it's a kind of like a magic missile. It's a long vine that's gonna try and restrain him, but I don't know how that works on a mixed success with combat magic interpreted through kick some ass.
As the coils of the tendrils of your vine try to wrap around his arm, it slips off, tearing some of his beautifully ornate robe with it. But it lashes him up a bit. Is this a combat magic kick some ass? Right.
Yeah, combat magic is kick some ass.
How much harm was it? Missile? One harm?
Just one.
Well, you have to exchange damage, right? Or do you not with a missile? Right, you do.
I think so. I think I always...
Only if it makes narrative sense, but yeah, you exchange.
Oh.
That's fair. It doesn't totally make narrative sense in the moment, so I'll leave you with your health. Jane?
Jane is wondering why he can't move, and then he goes to himself, it's fake cake. Cake's fake. Which means he's convincing himself none of this is real. So
manipulate someone on yourself.
All right.
You have a pretty low charm, unfortunately.
I do. Yeah, that's low.
You seem stuck there, Jane. So go ahead, Lila.
Can I try and help out by encouraging him from a distance?
I don't have enough. There's not enough room to help out.
That's the other thing I advanced.
Oh?
Advance help out?
Yeah, if I do good enough, then it means you did good enough, even if you didn't do good enough.
They just rolled a 12, regardless of what they actually got. But you have to roll a 12 plus.
I know, so it's a slim shot, but I'll try. I mean, it's fake cake makes perfect sense, right? So I'll just cheer him on. Yeah, the cake is fake.
Cake is a lie.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to give it a roll.
I'll try.
Got this.
Holy shit! Holy shit, rolled a 12. Holy shit, rolled a 12. Oh my. Well done, Lila. Well done. Jane. The cake is fake.
Cake is fake.
The cake is absolutely fake, Jane. You are 100% correct. And having this internal epiphany, you break through the dream barrier and are able to continue your run at Silas Blackwood.
Okay. If I can run up to him, I will. He's not wearing a visible locket, is he? Is he?
You know, it's funny you ask because he is wearing the locket around his neck, open.
Okay. I would like to run up and a couple things here. I want to grab his arm that's holding Jacob and break it off. so that he's not holding Jacob anymore. But then I also want to grab the locket.
Okay.
So that that might be two things. I know.
It is kind of, but go ahead and give me an act. You're trying to both grab the locket and disarm him to some degree to drop Jacob, right?
Drop Jacob, yeah.
Give me an act under pressure. I know. Oh, you got +3, cool. So you should be able to do this. Good. Huge. You grab the locket and you grab Jake and grab his hand, like his wrist, at the same time, kind of trying to crush it in with the might of your hand, with your sheer grip strength. You go in to try and crush his wrist. As you start, he immediately drops Jacob to the ground. Jacob, seeing this struggle happen, you're able to grab the locket, but for whatever reason, it stays clasped to his neck. No matter, it seems like as you try to pull it away, no matter what you do, it seems latched to his neck. So you see him struggling, Jacob. You see Jane kind of struggling at the locket and holding Silas's arm or wrist with his other hand.
Punch him in the nose.
Struggle. You punch Silas in the nose?
Just straight jab right in the nose.
Okay.
He's in so much pain he loses concentration.
I'm hoping.
Perfect.
Caught him off
kick
guard
some ass.
Oh my god.
As you said you did what? You punched him right in the nose?
Racked him right in the nose, yeah. Like break nose force.
I mean, how severe are we looking at?
Full force punched in the nose. Like, I'm intending.
Are you trying to break his nose or shove his nose into his brain? Kind of thing.
If he was going for he's trying to knock him out and make him lose concentration. If the result is he isn't breathing anymore, I don't think Jacob would cry.
Well, I'm not sure punching people in the nose is the best way to make him be knocked out. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a boxer.
Break concentration. It was really just
break concentration. Okay.
Yeah. His break concentration if he.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. You rolled a 12, so whatever you wanted to do, basically, you are exchanging damage. You said it was close with your fist. You're punching him.
Yeah, I'm punching him in the
so basically, I'm gonna go with 1 harm, but your purpose and with the 12, you're able to do exactly as you wanted, knock him out. In that moment, his body kind of goes limp in your hands, Jane, and the locket breaks away as he loses concentration. He loses the strength to basically dream a reality where you can't break the lock. And your initial intuition, Lila, comes true as the tower around you guys begins to decorporealize and turn to sand kind of underneath all of you.
Is it an instant thing, or like do we have time to like maybe run?
I'm going to give you guys, let's say it's going to take about 5 to 10 seconds for the whole thing to completely dematerialize.
As soon as I start to realize, I yell, "Jane, grab him and just haul ass to the bookstore, to the staircase, making sure that Lila's right there with us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jane, give me another what is your suit your no limits.
No limit.
Hmm.
You know, just because it's that time of the evening, Jane, you stumble down the last few stairs as they disappear out from under your feet. It's not really your fault. The tower itself is now completely come apart, and you guys find yourselves tumbling about 8 to 10 feet onto the grass here at this park in the center of Nocturne. The skies have kind of cleared, and if we would close to camera with you holding Silas's probably the locket closed and Silas unconscious, heaped with the rest of you guys there in the middle of Nocturne Park. It's 3 after. I would like to do end of session if possible.
I need to go.
You need to go? That's fine.
Yeah.
We can do end of session at the top of next game.
Or you can do it now, and I'll happily listen to it next.
Oh, that works too. Okay, yeah, go for it.
That's what I did today. And I took my experience, and I was like, I got 2 experience, and I leveled up, and it was awesome. And I celebrated all alone. All right.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. That was fun.
Yeah,
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you, Jane.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's do end of session real quick, you two.
Yeah.
Did you conclude the current mystery? Yes.
Sure did.
Did they save someone from certain death or worse?
Sure did.
Yeah, I would say yeah, you did. Did we learn something new and important about the world? Dreams can't come true?
Yeah. Dreams can be manipulated.
Okay, so yes. And did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
I sure did about Jane.
His love of cake?
No, his immensity.
Oh, his spiritual immensity. That's true. Well, that gives you guys 2 marks, so 2 more experience. I had a lot of fun. I really enjoy finishing these mysteries. The night of, and thank you guys for playing along. I know we don't get everything done, and we kind of wrap things up, but I have a shitload of fun. I have a ton of fun, so
absolutely.
I hope you guys.
And I do like keeping them episodic, where it's something different each week. Like
and it keeps it real cohesive.
Yeah,
and
and there's no where were we last week?
What plot point did we ignore from 3 sessions ago that's probably pertinent right now? Yeah.
Right.
It feels like a TV show more.
Yeah, it feels more TV show. And I'm trying to make that campiness. That's what I mean. Like,
I like that. Yeah.
Like when I say this is the kind of silly thing you might pull out of a Buffy episode where, you know, some artifact with a grain of sand from Morpheus and so on. Or even.
No, I like that.
Warehouse 13 for that matter.
Yeah.
Good mommy girl.
Exactly. But again, thank you guys so much. I hope you had a good time.
Absolutely. Always.
I will give you the rest of your evening back.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you guys. Night.
Bye.
Bye.
You too, YouTube people. Bye. Hey there, hunters. Fickle here. If you made it this far, thank you. And please, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot, and it helps a lot. Thanks again.